right? They were trying to say that's him. So then who's Deborah? Michelle Obama? Right? I guess Michelle Obama is Deborah, right? Right? All right, the female judge of Israel. See that? Michelle Obama. Go ahead, brother.
And one thing to show how these Christians is off, they will make holidays. They will celebrate like the holidays that have absolutely nothing to do with with something that the Most High set up. But they will argue to death on why they won't keep the Passover, Feast of First Fruits, Hanukkah, or anything. But what they want to keep Lent, they want to keep Palm Sunday and all this other madness.
Right. That stuff was from back then.
That's all.
Right.
Ash Wednesday, right? Some damn dirty ash on their forehead, right? Some cross on their forehead, right? Lent, all this, and Lent is supposed to be symbolic to the 40 days and 40 nights of Yahawashah fasting, and they know they're not doing that. They say during that time they're abstaining from evil and all their vices, and I think some of them do like a partial fast, something like that. But you're not on the level of Yahawashah, right?
Oh yeah. The main reason why these Satan want to separate it because he want us to believe that we're the heathens and that we can still follow the Bible like the Jews and so on and so forth. So he want to keep pushing that the fake Jews are the real Jews and that we're the heathens and that we can still believe. But believe through the holidays and not through the holy days.
Right. Good point out. So read on, go back to Exodus 12. Where we left off at?
40?
Yeah, 40. Exodus 12 and 40. Yeah, so that when he read 12 and 40, it just reminded me because it's the same chapter and verse of the 3 days and the 3 nights. Matthew's 12 and 40 of Yahawashah being buried in the earth. Okay? So that kills that right there. That's the only place you need to go. Right? To cut that Easter, Good Friday, Easter Sunday stuff, go right there. Right? You don't need a whole conglomerate of scriptures and a long-winded breakdown. If you teaching or you want to get deeper into it, but if you in camp, go right for the jugular vein. Okay? Cut to the chase, cut it, it's shut down. You can't come back with nothing. Shalom. Right? Go ahead.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years.
Right, remember the captivity was 400. We dwelled in peace for 30 years. Good.
And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the self-same day, it came to pass that the host of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It is night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out of the land of Egypt.
Right, it's a night to be what? Much observed. Right? Much observed. Go ahead.
This is that night that the Lord to be observed of all the children of Israel in their generations.
Right. So there it is, man. All the children of Israel in our generations. Karen? Right, so everybody understand? So that was Shamyala did
37 to 42.
Shamyala did Exodus 12, 37 to 42. Karen? Mahar. Last but not least, seventh man. I'm gonna get it, my bronchitis, man. I'm gonna get it.
Maharawcha'ah, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Maharawcha'ah, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakathum.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakathum. So, Maharawcha'ah is going to take us out of here. 43 to the end.
Exodus.
If anybody didn't get a Passover flyer with some extra scriptures on it, remind me. I know some of y'all got it at the camp in the class the other night, but whoever didn't get it, remind me. Con?
One for 42?
Yeah, 43 to the end.
Okay. Exodus 12:43. And Yahweh, Bahashim Mashiach Yahushua said unto Moshe and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover. Okay? So he gave us the order of the Passover as we was reading. So we must rehearse the righteous acts, pay attention to all these things that we've been reading, so we can get better each year and keeping the Pasach. Hopefully this be the last Pasach, but we have to keep these ordinances that we was reading all evening. Okay, and here's some more examples of what he's saying right here. There should no stranger eat thereof. So who's the stranger? Gentiles, sure ain't Israelites. Cats would make everybody an Israelite. Okay? Alright, so the strangers are heathens. Okay? It says, there should no stranger eat thereof, but every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. So if they're going to participate in the Passover back then, they was to be circumcised, because all the heathens had to be circumcised. It's like when Simeon and Levi, went to war because over their sister Dana, and they made a covenant with them. What was that? Laban, and they need to circumcise if they want to deal with this with their sister, or be part, to be able to deal with us. So all the nations have to be circumcised. That's our custom, right? 45. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. Okay. So that's definitely showing you that's a heathen right there. Foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. Okay, but we had servants too, Israel. Okay, all right. We had our own servants, which was our brothers too. When you read the law, like when you go in the book of Leviticus, it tells you about Leviticus 25th chapter talks about servants that was Israelites, but we didn't deal with them as we dealt as the nations. Okay, nations was like straight servants. Okay, so the 46th verse. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall you break a bone thereof. So there's no doggy bags during the Passover, right? You know what I'm saying? We get a doggy bag. There's no doggy bags. You got to eat everything right there. You understand? I can't take none to wifey, husband, sister, aunt, whoever. And it says, neither shall you break a bone thereof. So we didn't break the bone of the lamb, okay, or the goat. All right, like the brother was saying the other day, we in captivity, so we gotta do what we have to do here. That's why we rehearsing the righteous acts, as it says in Judges 5 and 11. Okay, so we didn't break the bone of the lamb. All right, 47. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. So it didn't say some of Israel. It said all Israel. So even our people that's out in the world, they're Israelites. They're not keeping the Pasach. They're not keeping none of these laws, statute, commandments. So I don't even know why they even got the Bible in their hand. I mean, 1,001 scriptures cut you up all day long. You understand? So, it's just ridiculous, man. It says, 48. And when a stranger shall sojourn with thee, it will keep the Passover to the Most High, Bahashim Mashiach Yahushua. Let all his males be circumcised. Right, so everybody in his family need to be circumcised. And then,
finish that verse.
And then
I'll go back to 46 for a minute.
And then let him come near and keep it. And he should be as one that is born in the land. For no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof.
Right, so real quick, jump back to 12:46. Somebody read 12:46 again.
Right.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 46.
Yeah.
In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall you break a bone thereof.
Right, so like back then, the lamb was supposed to be slaughtered and cleaned and stripped to be rotisserie or cooked, roasted in the fire, but we wasn't supposed to break none of the bones. Of course, now we get the lamb, we get chops, or you get a lamb now, and you got to get it cut up in pieces, right? We don't really have the capacity where we can roast it. Like if we had our own land and had things set up, we can do it like that, right? But it was specific that the Lord didn't want the bone broken of the lamb. Now, who is that symbolic to? Who? Right, so let's go to Numbers 9 and 12 first. Everybody put down Exodus 12:46. First scripture we're going to link up is Numbers 9 and 12. All right, whoever got that, read it. Exodus 12:46, and the first link up scripture is Numbers 9 and 12. Now, Numbers, the 9th chapter, verses 1 through 14, is talking about the second Passover. Second Passover. Anybody familiar with that? Anybody show of hands? Shamyala?
It was when Moses and the Israelites were doing the Passover, but certain men couldn't be there due to being unclean and being far away.
If you was unclean or you was on a journey, or for whatever reason you couldn't keep the Passover the first month, that's how serious this holy day is. The Most High let you make up for it in the second month. So next month, I think the new moon is May the 2nd. So the Passover for next month will fall the same time. May the 16th Sunday, I believe. The new moon for May is May the 2nd or May the 1st. One of them. Right? But the Lord gave us an opportunity to make the Passover up the second month. That's how serious this is. Right? So somebody read Numbers 9 and 12 right quick.
Numbers 9 and 12. They shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it.
Come on.
According to